guys.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs in. 1. Hold. Down. 2. Hold. Down. 1. Hold. 2. Hold. Plank. Hold it. Hand out. Nice. And go to the side.
Ooh, nice.
In. Hand out. To the side. Hold. Not hand up, hand like this, parallel. Oh. Hold. Down. Going down. As low as you can. Push up. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Release. That's it.
I didn't do the entire thing that they did, because I was focusing on something else today, but either way, you know, they did full body, you know, it sends the right signals to your body, okay. It's under attack, it needs to get stronger for the next time that whenever this happens. And the chain work really helped with the core stabilization a lot. People probably won't appreciate that until they try it, and yeah, so overall it was a very good stimulation for practical real life applications.
People realize too is with the chain training, it's not just about, you know, a lot of people have actually picked up on that recently, seen powerlifters using chains and figure they could just look bad throwing some chains on. The weight from the chains is different. The chains are moving, you have to stabilize, and the weight is, when you're pushing up, more chain is coming off the ground. That means the weight is increasing as you're pushing or as you're pulling. Exactly. So what you're gonna have to do is you have to accelerate. You gotta put more force at every step through the movement. That's what develops the practical strength. Especially good for martial arts, as I said, everyday real life activities.
Exactly.
And
first and foremost, your training has to be functional.
Yeah,
has to be functional, hands-on.
What people don't realize too is that with the low reps, before it was thought low reps build mass. Now it does, but you see, going as low as 5, people don't really do that. The maximum muscle growth will go between, I wouldn't even say 6 to 12, I would say 8 to 12 is maximum muscle growth. Anything below that is more in line with strength training. But that kind of raw strength training, what it does is it gives you a big testosterone boost. And building muscle, that's it, building muscle is not about, yeah, you must take your protein, you have to get nutrition. But why is it that female, I wouldn't say athletes so much, female fitness figure models, whatever you want to call it, that go on stage alongside the men for the bodybuilding, that's different from female bodybuilders. Of course, yeah. Right? They go on, they are doing some hard exercises, they are doing heavyweight too, you know. But why are they not growing? It's testosterone. That is what pushes growth. So
girls need to realize that, because a lot of them scared to come and do this kind of thing.
You say you'll bulk up, you won't bulk up, right?
Unless you want to, you know.
Unless you want to, unless you have
something else. You know?
Yeah,
don't talk about that.
That's a different matter. We don't support that at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, as your body is forced to those low reps to get stronger, you know, you get muscle tone, you get muscle mass as a byproduct of that. You know, if your
training for what the weights were made for.
That's a training for a purpose. If someone wants to go to the gym, hit between 8 and 12, do a bodybuilding routine, that's their thing, right? You know.
Nothing wrong with lifting with a lot of reps from time to time if you want to build fitness or whatever, you know.
Of course, endurance to get more muscle mass.
Whatever, you know.
Because even us, we go through our small phases.
But, but the idea always is to train with a purpose. Don't just go in there and start swinging around.
Emotions.
Yeah, don't swing it around like Tarzan and King Kong, you know what I mean?
Know what you're doing. I say we go through our mass phases sometimes, although we train more for strength, so you ain't gonna get us too much in the bodybuilding kind of workouts. But we know how to do it, and we know we have to do it from time to time to put on some muscle to facilitate more strength.
Yeah, more muscle,
something else I like to point out too is that the most obvious thing when you watch this is even if you're new to exercise, you're new to fitness, you're new to lifting, the first thing that would stand out is you would see a lot of funky equipment. You would see chains, you would see tires, you would see bricks. Now understand, like you said, everything has a purpose. It's not just a bunch of wild men throwing it around. What this does is it helps us train and think outside the box. That's really important, because the same thing you were saying, Aidan was saying earlier about your body adapting to the muscle and naturally will go, yes. But you have to remember, again, the body will begin to adapt to that training as well. Then the body becomes bored. So this training allows us to throw in similar movements, but again, the instability causes the body to wake up and think like, okay, what is going on? Now I have to stabilize my core, where before I was just doing chest. So everything has a purpose. Learn the purpose before you go and try and do it on your own. And there's nothing wrong. I'm a big advocate for doing your research. If you want to go and lift tires and throw bricks, that's fine. Just make sure you do it right.
Yeah, don't do it's not we have experience with people doing these things, doing what we're doing, to try and show off because it looks like a different thing. If you're new to any of this kind of training, if you're new to lifting, if you're new to powerlifting, if you're new to martial arts, if you're new to any kind of training, don't just go and start putting chain, lifting tire, putting brick. Do your basics. All of us start out with low weight. All of us start out light, regular movements, bench press, rows. We got our squats, we do our motions. I always say the best way to start, if you want to start for fitness in general, even strength, and you've never trained before, start with simple body weight. Run, push-ups, pull-ups, all us advocates of old-time bodybuilding, of body weight exercises.
Look, I'll make a great point here, which is, at the end of the day, if you can't handle your body weight, you have no business lifting any weight beyond you. External weight, right? What I want to say as well is that, hey, it's very possible to gain body mass using body weight exercise if you do it correctly, right? If you do some research, you realize there are a lot of techniques. You can do one-arm push-ups, for example. Excellent. You're using your entire body weight there. Dips, pull-ups. A lot of people can't even do one pull-up, but they go on the lat pull-long machine and they waste time.
All the way back and just throwing
exactly, they're just wasting time and
probably can put a back injury.
Yeah, exactly, and it makes no sense. So I mean, if you get that foundation, you can always gain size now because there's always a way to upgrade our body weight exercise.
A point on the lat pull down too. I see a lot of people doing lat pull downs, leaning back, have their back in a bad position, and they're using belts. Tell me, you need to use a belt on a lat pull down. That's a cable exercise. You know, if you have to use a belt on a lat pull down, either you're posing, or if you have a genuine back problem and you need that, fine.
Yeah.
But a lat exercise like that is no right to have to use belt and strap and that kind of equipment. You know, get a pull-up bar. If you can't do a pull-up, learn to. Look, up until 2 years ago, I couldn't do a single pull-up. But I realized here what? I want to develop functional strength. Grab onto the bar, take a little jump, do it and go down slow. You have to learn to do it. Some things your body, you might not like to do some things. People stray away from certain exercises. Nah man, I don't like to do, I like to do rows because, but it's hard. Well, if you're doing strength training in general, nothing in strength training we can all tell you is easy. Look, how long before we feel into dead after that bench press? And we hit them rows. After the second set of rows, like, God boy, what we doing here? We could be all drinking or something. But you know, we push through it down to these squats because the little decline we have there too. They're a different type of stimulus.
And another point I want to make is too many guys coming here. Too many guys. Joshua, you would know this. Paul, you would know this. Oh, Aidan, Paul, Josh, I want to build a bigger chest alone. I don't care about doing rows. I don't give a shit about pull-ups. I don't want to do squats. You know, really, what are you guys thinking? You know, is you gotta build your whole body, because if you don't, you're gonna get injured. Your chest is gonna get really big, your back is gonna get really weak, and eventually someday it's gonna give out on you.
Body is one functional muscle.
One functional unit. You know what I mean? So,
and
I mean that's what I have to say. You know, I think we've made excellent points here. You know, we're all very tired. You know, if you guys.
We're gonna take some protein, take a big meal, take a shower. Really stretch out a little bit afterwards. By the way, stretching very, very important. I can't stress that enough. Each of us here have gotten injured, right? In some ways, and because
previous ways too.